Hey, Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back.
Hi.
Yay.
Hi.
Happy New Year.
Yes, good to have everybody with us. We can be all heard. It looks like all technology is behaving. Outstanding. All right, we're back. We're stitching and chatting tonight. Um, Next week, we're going to do another stitch and chat unless I find a guest. So if you want to be a guest, let me know. It's easy, it's fun. You just got to send me a bunch of pictures of your work. And you're not even on the screen very often, so very much. So if you're nervous about that, we can do a Gay Ann Rogers, and you can not be on at all. But it'd be
Ah,
nice to have a guest. Yeah. Nice to have a guest and show some work. But so let me know. Same email address is at the bottom of the screen there. Let me know if you're interested. It really is simple. And zero preparation or anything on your, not zero, but very little. It's just stuff you've already done. So it
right.
would be nice to have a guest. We haven't had one in a while. The 19th, Kathy Ray will be with us, Thread Talk. I'm going to ask her if she'll do something on metallic threads, Kreinik and others. So,
Oh, yeah.
so that's what I'm going to ask her to do. But if somebody has another idea, something they'd like to learn from her, again, let me know because she is open to anything. So, and then Jude Kingshot on Sunday is our guest. Eco printing, embroidery, bookmaking, multifaceted, really fun, talented lady. And so be sure and catch that. And yeah, you'll enjoy that a lot. Drawing tonight, Avlia. It looks like Krista has dropped the Mediterranean part, which is just fine. Looks like it's Avlia Folk Embroidery now. Yes, it is. So avliaembroidery.com, Avlia Folk Embroidery. And so she sent me some more things. Just going to give away one. This is her brand new kit. Here, I'm gonna go to me.
Yeah, go.
Let's see, we'll take Beth off. Okay, this is the new. It's called Pasha Basket 2022. So I
Oh,
think it's released, or if it is, it's just released.
Oh,
But
yeah, that's so pretty.
that is one terrific design there.
I think
And
that's what I was talking about too when we
right,
talked on the
Yeah.
show. You talking about that? Oh, that's a beautiful one.
right, yeah, that's exactly the one you were talking about. I love that
Yep.
center design. Yeah, and
Perfect
then
for meditative stitching.
yeah, and it's a full kit, so you can see a boatload of thread, the linen, 30 count 30 count legacy linen swan feather,
That's a
and then
nice,
Wow.
yeah, how about that, huh?
that's nice to stitch on.
Yeah. And then it's DMC 347 bright coral is the color.
Oh,
So
wow.
beautiful. So that's the kit. Compliments of
Hmm.
Krista West at Avlia, and this is her new design. So well, is it 13 by 13 inch? Is that what it says? 13 by 13 inch. And
Oh, that's nice.
Beth? This is the one that is works for breadbasket kind of thing, right? That was what.
Right.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. That she covers, she talks about that they cover the Greek Orthodox and then they have a blessing on it. I think
Yeah.
they
Okay.
take it on the vigil of Easter. Yeah. But I think
Yeah.
it'd be beautiful to have at Easter time. You know,
Yep.
hot cross buns or I don't know, it's just beautiful.
I tell you, I'd stitch that, and then I'd do something just with that center motif.
Hmm.
Make a little
Yeah,
pillow or
that would
something
make
out
it.
of it.
Yes. Yeah, because if it's 30 count, that's like 15 count, 15. And so if
Yeah.
you did it on something small, it'd make a nice little pin cushion or I could see a biscornu even.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Coasters. Coasters.
Oh, yeah. Coasters, yeah.
Do napkins for your Easter place setting.
Ooh, that would be ambitious. See, I wouldn't let anyone clean their fingers with
I
those
know.
things.
I know. Okay, here's the real napkins. Give me those.
Give me those back. Those are just to look at. Those are decorative.
Uh,
And
so,
don't you spill anything on them.
uh, so that's the giveaway tonight. It's a full kit, full kit. So for those who are new to the Wednesday night show, it's just for the people who are at the live show. So we do the drawing right after the show. So if you're at the live show, then you can participate in the drawing. And you just send email right down there at the bottom, Gary@wetalkfiber.com. You just send email to that address. In the subject line, you put this week the word Pasha. Pascha, the word Pasha, just like it is there. And then in the body of the email, then you put your name and your address so that we can send it to you. Then I do the drawing right afterwards, and then we send it out to you. So that's the giveaway. So thanks to Krista West for providing this kit. And of course, she is a regular sponsor of Fiber Talk, so we certainly appreciate that because that's what keeps the wheels spinning is those sponsors. So,
Right.
and if you go to avliaembroidery.com and buy things, leave a little note or something, let her know you heard about it from Fiber Talk. That helps too immensely. So that's tonight. So get your emails in. I'll leave that up on the bottom of the screen there, and get that in before the end of the show, and we'll do the drawing and we'll see who wins. But very nice of Krista to provide those things for us. Very much appreciated.
Oh man.
Sandy P is hoping she's the winner. Yes. Martha S, Naperville, Illinois. I used to live near Naperville. We were watching on the news tonight about the Chicago public schools closing down, and they were showing clips of kids going to school or not or whatever. And I said to Marga, you know what I noticed in that picture? Snow I didn't have to shovel.
Yes. You're
Yes.
very lucky, Gary. Yeah, we got, I don't know how much Naperville has, but we got, I think we got 5 or 6
My
inches.
Oh, do you?
ex-husband's family's from Naperville. He grew up there.
Oh.
Mm.
Yep. Snow I didn't have to shovel. I'm good with that. Yep. Thank you very much. It's a little chilly here, but we haven't seen a flake of snow, so.
Oh, man. Jealous. Well, actually, it's pretty looking at it through my window. That's the best part.
Yeah. Well, now through your window, do you have a view of the river from your house?
No,
Oh.
no. It's across the highway.
Oh, okay.
I have to walk to it. Yeah. No,
So you can
no view
imagine
of
it.
the river. Yes.
Okay.
It's colder by the river. So. Oh.
Yep.
Oh, Kathy, I'm glad you're joining us for WIPCO. It's actually we're blaming Jennifer.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's all Jennifer's fault. Oh,
It's
there's no-
Jennifer's fault. That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's. Oh, I've told
I
everybody.
noticed in the Whip Grow group, there's a lot of people doing it this year for the first time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
You know, when you read it, people are like, "Oh, this is my first time. It's my first time."
So maybe it's your fault for a lot of people then. Well, I tell everybody everybody when it comes up, I just blame it on you. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's fine.
Because if they don't like it, I ain't taking the heat for it. Nope.
How can you not like it? It's so easy.
Well,
It's
so
fun.
far
It's been
it's
fun so
got
far.
me working. Yep, it's working so far for me. Yep.
And one thing too, like, you know, for the monogamous stitchers, there was a lady in the group that instead of like projects in each square, she put something like stitch during 3 action movies or stitch for, you know, during a rainy time or, you know, stuff like that. Like stitch during sports games.
Oh, that's good.
She made up different stuff like that if she was, you know, more of a monogamous stitcher.
Now, see, that's good.
Isn't that a cool idea?
Yeah.
Whatever works.
Kathy Renard, I joined WIPCO for the first time too. Jennifer.
Yeah, and is it Con Cook? I think that's Connie, but she's going to send you some snow, Gary.
Yeah. No, she isn't. I will refuse the delivery. But thanks, Connie. We have a delivery for you. No, you don't.
All right, and Carolyn wants to know: does does Pascha need to be capitalized to get in your?
Oh, I don't think so.
The spelling count.
Spelling counts, but I don't think capitalization does. No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, and Anne Marie joined. Yay.
There's Anne.
Yay.
Yes, Anne Marie. Yeah, if you send in and didn't capitalize Pasha, I'm sure it'll go to the right box, but I'll check anyway just to make sure I don't miss anybody. So, look at all these people doing the whip go thing.
Yeah.
Jennifer, look what you started.
Yay.
Uh-huh.
Well, it wasn't me. It was that Jessie Marie girl, but you know, I'm the
don't
first
you
one
go
in this group, I
no, don't
guess.
you go passing it off. It's all on your shoulders. Oh no. Oh
You're the
no.
one. You're the one who inspired all of
Oh
us.
no.
to
You're not
join.
playing that game, lady.
So what was called on your board, Jennifer? That's what I want to know. Gary and I talked about ours.
I know. I listened to the show today.
Yeah.
Dawn to Dusk and the Berry Bowl Sampler.
Oh.
Oh,
That's a couple of good ones.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then of course I'm Spring Hill. I am like hardcore.
Oh, I was going to ask you didn't so you didn't make it, huh?
No, hold on, let me stop this. I'm working on my
Deb DeCrane, whip go newbie. We're gonna get her a patch. Here, let me put you full screen, Jennifer. Hang on, because I want to see that. I want to see that sucker. Hang on.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's Gary.
Oh yeah, we don't want to see that. Hang on, just a minute. Technical shifting here. Okay, you're on. Holy smokes!
Okay.
Look at that. Wow.
That is beautiful.
So yeah.
And that's the end there.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, you were that close. Oh.
Yeah, this and the tree.
Uh-huh.
The tree, which takes forever.
Oh, okay. But still,
well, the leaves.
Holy smokes.
Leaves, but yeah.
Wow.
I had a few days of headachiness and stuff, so it just didn't get work done.
Couldn't drive yourself to finish it, yeah.
No, and then
it's beautiful. Now see, that's the DMC. I
inserted the little thing with the date, and then over here I'll do my initials.
Uh-huh.
She includes that in the pattern.
Man, so beautiful. And that's all DMC, right? You're doing the DMC version, yep.
Mhm.
Man. Wow, that is really stunning.
I know I'm going to do Summerhill when I get to it in DMC. Move it to 40 count and do DMC.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll tell you that. Okay.
That's gorgeous. Oh, you were that close. Oh.
Oh. And then I have my Temari ball if you want to look at it.
Oh, yeah. Tell about that, because people are asking about whip ghosts, so you're going to have to give a rundown for us. But this, tell about this ball. This is so cool.
So this is the June calla lily. And then this one was the August dahlia.
Okay, so all right, so for people who haven't seen this, there's a panel for each month of the year on this, right?
Yeah.
How big is that?
It's big. It's like a soccer ball.
Man.
Wow.
Basketball.
And so that's December.
Yep, that's December, and then this one is November.
Wow. Okay, and so what else do you have done? So December, November,
June, and August. And we're getting together at Michelle's house. Me and Michelle and Nancy and Janice and Donna, we're all getting together at her house and stitching like every other Monday.
Uh-huh.
In addition to the class. Well, the class does different things. But because Nancy wanted to do one, so Michelle's doing a second one.
Man.
So yeah.
That is so cool.
And then we're starting the same kind of ball, but it's going to be sunflowers.
Oh.
And I do have a picture.
Okay.
I have a picture of it somewhere.
Holy smokes.
Oh,
Isn't
that
awesome?
is beautiful.
Oh, Jennifer. Whoa.
That is just gorgeous.
Whoa.
Beautiful.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh, man.
So this one has like on the North Pole and the South Pole, it has a bigger flower, and then going around the middle, it has smaller ones. See how they're slightly smaller?
Oh yeah.
Yes, yes.
Is that like
Isn't that
soccer?
awesome?
Is that soccer ball size too?
Yeah, it's the same size as the other.
Man, wow.
We're starting that next month in the class.
Okay. Holy
And
smokes.
then I still have this one.
Oh,
Stuff is so cool.
that is so neat.
Wow.
Yep.
You win.
So how are you going to display those? Jennifer, do you have some place you're going to display them?
I'll get one of those ball cases, probably. That's what Michelle has
Oh,
hers on.
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Like you do for a soccer ball or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you wouldn't want
Okay.
dust getting on that thing. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No. Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
Or in the future, after we move, maybe I'll have like a glass enclosed bookcase or hutch or something. So
Oh, okay. So Ivy wants to know, is there a way to get that sunflower ball pattern?
my teacher made it up, and she, gives the patterns to us, and we pay her. So
Okay.
Kind of not really
you
then.
can find the flowers in various Temari books,
Oh,
but
okay. All right.
I guess.
It's hers. It's she,
Yeah.
and she's
Yeah.
teaching it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so sometimes she's even made up the flowers, or she'll adjust them from an existing flower, and she'll tweak it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is so neat.
Yeah,
Beautiful,
how many?
beautiful. How many hours
I've
does
been.
it take to make one of those tamari
Oh, let me answer
motifs?
that. It depends.
Yeah, like this one. This one didn't take long at all. I got this one done in like 3 hours.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, it was easy. And I don't know.
Just, yeah, depends on how complex and.
Yeah, how many times you mess up and have to undo some, and because you're like, oops, that's the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that took the longest on this was the French knots.
Oh, yeah, in the center, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right. French knots, and you can't get to the back side. Yeah. Oh, man.
You just angle, It's
Yeah.
not that hard. It's not as hard as you think. And then all those little pieces of paper, those are the months that's where it's going to go. I've kind of plotted where I want
Okay.
them to go.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask you what those were.
Yeah, like that one's March.
Yeah.
So,
Man, that is really going to be something when you're done.
yeah, I kind of grouped mine where, like, see, that's June and August, and then July's close to it, so that whatever month you're kind of showing, the other months that are similar are around it.
Oh, uh-huh.
So they kind of all go together, like December goes with November, and
Yeah.
Right. Right.
right.
So that way when you can rotate it around to display whatever month
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
or whatever
And then
quarter
the
you're
other
in.
ones touching it will be a month close by with maybe, not the same colors, but, like these have the same feel where these are more bright and summery.
Mm-hmm.
And these are more wintry.
Yeah.
That is just a fabulous piece. I'm just amazed by your those Tamari balls.
Yep. I am too.
Just amazed.
And
Oh,
I think they're easy, but.
Yeah, you've done a few.
okay. Okay, so Deb wants to know, what did you use to wrap the back? I'm
Here.
sure. Are you asking about the black, right? The background.
I just had to go I went to Joann's today to get so you buy a styrofoam ball.
What size is that?
Oh, it says 19.3 centimeters, and the inch part's, I don't know, 8 or 9 inches,
Okay.
something like that. And then I have serger thread. And
Okay.
I'm doing navy blue.
Oh,
Look at
And
that.
okay.
yellow.
Wow.
And the
I'm
navy
in.
blue.
I'm in.
And then I bought some, I have some colors. I just bought some more colors. Just so I have a variety of colors. You know.
So the core is just that styrofoam ball. You don't put something else. Oh,
I'll put
there.
yarn. I'll wrap
Okay,
a whole skein of yarn around it first,
just any
and
old
then I'll
cheap
wrap.
acrylic.
Yeah, just some cheapo yarn. Just something that's on clearance, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so what you do is you start. Okay, let go. I'm having problems. You start with 6 cones.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds. As owner of Mint Mobile, my goal is to save our
Why
money
is
so we can
Ryan
save you
Reynolds?
money.
Wait.
So, I
Hang
posted
on.
this
Hang on
$400
just a second.
stock
I'm
video
making
in our
sure we
Hollywood.
aren't going to have trouble
Cheapo
with the
yarn.
post.
Oh, just something. That's weird.
Hmm?
Okay.
What?
Are we done? Are we
Yeah, I'm
ready?
done. I'm done. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. You start with six
Oh
cones,
my.
and you wrap a bunch with the 6 till, and then you gradually go down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay. All right.
6.
All right. That makes sense.
Man, it's going to take you forever to get that thing wrapped. Wow.
It really doesn't. It's pretty
No?
fast. Yeah, it's not as bad as you think.
Man, that's a lot of thread. And you'll use just about all
Yeah.
of that?
Mhm. I have one navy blue that's darker, but I'll just put that at the beginning, and by
Uh-huh.
the time I get to the top, I won't be using it anymore. So.
Man, I love those
Right.
colors. I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
in.
beautiful.
So that's what I bought at Joann's today.
All right.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm being noisy.
No, that's all right. Yeah, Teal. Sorry to disappoint you, Teal. I can't deliver Ryan Reynolds. I was just making sure that we didn't have problems with the post, so I was setting up to be able to block people. So
Oh.
and didn't have the.
My parents were both watching that show, and they started laughing. They thought it was so funny.
Well, I spent some time
Oh,
afterwards figuring out how to block people. So
I saw it
oh
because I
yeah.
was showing them. I was showing Yuri in the comments, and then you pretty fast got him off.
yeah,
So
yeah. That I was yeah that. Yep. We don't
All right.
need it.
All right. So Sandy wanted to know if you knew, Jennifer, of any knit patterns for little children. She asked that a long time ago, but I waited till we paused for the Temari. I think she's
knit
looking
pattern.
for maybe a knit scarf pattern. Where
Oh,
she,
I don't know. Go on Ravelry.
yeah.
Go to Ravelry and just look up free scarf patterns online, and there'll be a bunch.
Hmm. And Inherited Stitchers is here. Hello. Um, okay, and people were asking about WIPGO, the rules.
Okay. Yeah. So take us through WhipGo. I'm gonna put up my WhipGo thing because that's the one I could get to fastest. And then take us through it, would you, Jennifer? Just because there were several people wondering about it. So.
Okay. Well, you just like you guys said today, you make up your own rules. And Jessie Marie from the WhipGo group, she'll call 2 numbers at the beginning of the month, and then whatever you put in those little squares is what you work on, and you try to reach whatever goal you set for yourself. And that's pretty much it.
Okay.
It's
So
set up like a bingo board, right?
Yeah, like a bingo board. Exactly.
yeah. So the example here on the screen then is numbers 2 and 19 were drawn. So I had made up this grid, and the Sarah Parr sampler that I'm working on was in the number 2 slot, And the 19 slot is Prince of Peace from Linda Stoltz at Erica Michaels Designs. So those are my 2 for this month. And then the little boxes at the bottom, I'm going to do 7 hours on each of those in the month. So then every time I do an hour, then I check it off. I have a printout that I'm keeping on my table, which is the one I'm marking on. This is the original master. So, and you can put in whatever projects you want. And I had some duplicated, and then I took them out, and because I had another project I wanted to work on, the King's Pineapple. I didn't have that in, so I took out a couple of duplicates. And then, but if you only have 2 whips, you can put those in a bunch of times. And then, like Jennifer was saying, people were saying that you're going to stitch during a movie or a sporting event or whatever. You can just make up different things that inspire you to stitch.
Yeah.
And then so like down at the bottom, I put then all the months in, and then the numbers that were called for that month.
Yep. Or like stitch in public, or stitching at a friend's house. Put in whatever. It just
Yeah. No, Martha.
So,
Martha, no, I decided not to put Opal on. There's too many others I wanted to work on. So go ahead, Beth.
Well, I was going to say, and Dee asked, so who calls the number? So it's Jessie Marie Does Stuff, who has a YouTube channel, and she's on Facebook, but we'll tell you here too, if you're not on Facebook or you don't want to go watch somebody else on YouTube. So it's, but it's, 2 and 19 is for January, and then she'll announce new numbers actually towards the end of the month, I think the 27th or something.
Yeah, she does it a couple days before. I guess you can start getting your brain ready to switch.
Right. Or if you're like me, you have to haul everything from the basement up, so.
Exactly. Or just prepare.
And Gary is going to have to, if he gets Glitter and Go, the Starry Night, he's going to have to set up another
slate frame. Yeah.
I was like, oh.
My goodness.
Oh, Jillian.
Yeah, and where's the queen?
Oh, Jillian, I forgot all about that. Oh, I could have put that on.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot all about that one.
Oh, your queen sampler.
Oh, Jillian. I may have to make a modification. Making a note.
All right, and here's the other one. Who is the designer of the one that changed it? I can't think of her name. Is it? I thought it was Linda something, but anyway, she's doing the King sampler now. She started working on it. So we got to work on the Queen sampler so we can get the King sampler.
Oh, I forgot all about that. I'm going to have to replace a duplicate in here.
Yep. Well, I'm getting my Spring Hill. That's going to be my first finish of the year because I'm getting that thing done. So then I'll have to take that off my whip board and insert something else, which I remembered that I found something I left off. I have no duplicates, so I'll stick that one in.
It just occurred to me, I think I have your copy of Summer Hill I need to send you.
Oh, really?
I think, yeah, okay. I do. I'm pretty sure I do. I have a copy of Summer Hill for you. I'll send you that. And then, just in case you didn't have something to work on.
Yeah, that's right. And then she can show us what it looks like. She can start stitching it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Vanessa. I can put that in my free space. And here's Nooper to the rescue. Linda Vincent is the Queen sampler.
Thank you, Nooper.
Yes. Patsy, Sarah B is, she's in storage. She's in storage. I've moved on to other things. I'm going to let that come up another time. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a big one.
Yeah. I want to get this Sarah Parr one done first. I want to give it to my kid. So. But the Queen sampler, completely forgot about that. Because I decided I was going to do that, but I was just going to dispense with the reversible stuff because it just took the fun right out of it. And I was just going to stitch it. So, I'm glad that one came up. I got to get that on the list.
Have you gotten past the Montenegrin stitch yet?
No. See, because I just got tired of fighting with it. But no, I decided long after it sat for a while, I'm going to go back to that at some point, but I'm just not going to do it reversible. That was a big mistake. And so now, all right, this is incentive now to get this thing out and get going on it. That's a good one. All right, whoever said that, thanks again. I forgot who it was already. All these people remembering all the things I haven't done. That's Marga's job.
I'm just here to remind you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
this is-
okay, that's a good one. Thank you. I'll get that out. Yep. But yeah, like for me, the Prince of Peace came up. That's, well, here now. Erica Michaels. Now, that's on silk gauze. So, that's this one. It's a
Oh, right.
little 3x3 thing on silk gauze. So, I didn't have the silk gauze. It's on its way. I should have it in the next couple days. And then I'm just going to pull out some, not DMC, what's the other?
Cosmos.
Cosmo threads, and do that. But so that's my second one. So I'll get my hours in with Sarah Parr, and then by then the silk gauze will come, and then because part of this is just learning how to set up silk gauze and actually experiencing it. So,
Right.
you know, because that's the way I approached it. Is some of these I haven't even set up. I own them and I'm going to stitch them, but I haven't set them up. But there are things that have things I want to learn or experience, and silk gauze is one of them. So I put that on the board to make sure that I did some work on that. And of course now the fact that it came up then forced me to get the silk gauze, get it ordered, and read about how to set it up and everything. So yeah, I'm using it to learn some of these things that I purchased. So yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
everybody has a different
That's
different approach. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
Melanie,
this
that's
year,
a pretty kit too.
yeah. In addition to my whip goes, I'm gonna pick something like I'm finishing Spring Hill, and then the next one is I'm gonna finish that flower, the rose. I
Oh
have the
yes.
back.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pick something and I'm gonna like finish it. I want stuff done. I'm kind of not liking having all these whips. It's kind of starting to bug me. So, in
So-
Yeah,
addition
and
to
that's
the
why I
whip
put
goes,
things.
I'm gonna focus, get something done. Bugging me.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. That's why mine has multiple. My Whipco has multiple on there. And once if I finish one, then I'll remove it and pull something else out.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I want to get stuff done.
Yeah, I think overall what this has done, at least for me, is it's put all of these projects on paper, so I can look. You know, it's laying here on my table all the time. I can look and see them, so it's not so much out of sight, out of mind. That they're right there. Oh yeah, that one. Yep. And when that comes up, I need this and this and this to work on it, so I better get it ordered. Yeah. So yeah, it's you know, whatever the mechanism, this just happens to be the whip go mechanism, but this kind of thing, I'm seeing the real value in it in terms of just kind of getting your wheels spinning. So
Yeah.
Right. Move
And
something
like
from
Beth
this
said,
just being in the
out.
stash.
Yeah. And Beth was talking about how it takes, sometimes you feel overwhelmed because you have so many, you don't know what to pick. So this takes that away. It tells you, you're doing one of these two, pick one.
yeah.
You know, and then that overwhelmed feeling because you have so much that you can't decide is kind of taken away because it just tells you what to do.
Right.
Which sometimes you just need to be told what to do.
And it's kind of nice.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it was nice that Spring Hill came up because even though I have this huge hill left,
Yeah.
at least it feels like I'm close. It's getting closer to being done. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
especially
Once you
since I
get
got
those,
those trees.
yeah, get the borders in, and then after you get the green kind of borders separating everything, then do the little fill in bits, and then all you have to do is just fill in with the background. It's great.
Right.
That's really
Right.
nice. I enjoyed that.
And the colors are so pretty on this. I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking forward to when you start Summerhill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll remember to get that in the mail for you.
Yeah, that might happen this year. You know, it could.
I'll remember to
Yeah.
get that in the mail for you. I have that sitting right here. Yep.
Okay.
Folks, yeah, I'm all set up here dealing with the blocking things. So
Oh.
those two have been blocked.
Oh. All right.
I thought it was. I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but clearly we can't here. So
Oh.
yeah, usual.
Nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got it sitting right here. I'm on it, folks. I'm on it. Yeah.
Good. Good.
Nice.
I don't know. I'm reading that. I just must have missed it.
Oh, it's just a couple of links of some kind
Oh.
that I'm sure you don't want to go to unless you are a big fan of computer viruses.
Not today, thank you.
Yeah, definitely pass. So did we get everybody's questions answered about WhipGo? Do you? And you can start.
Yeah.
You can start. You didn't have to be in on the ground floor. You can start anytime. And Facebook, it's WhipGo 2022. And you join. You just join the group, and then you get notified. Yeah, D, I blocked them, D. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sandy, you need to get going on that because there's going to be one for every season. Kim at Sassy Jack's Stitchville has them. I'm sure that Jean at the Attic has them. Kathy Ray has, I'm sure, can put together still the kits for Spring Hill, and I'm sure that page is still up on her site that shows what each of the three of us is doing. Because Jennifer did DMC, I'm doing some silk on 40 count, and then you're doing yours on what, Beth?
45 count with 100/3.
Yeah. So there's kits all set up at for Spring Hill at Needle in a Haystack, and you can go there and Kathy can fix you up with that. But getting them is the charts is not. So Spring Hill and Summer Hill are out, and then I don't know which one she's going to release in at the Nashville market, but a third one will be at the Nashville market. So, and they're all the same. They're all exactly the same size.
Mm-hmm.
So you can buy all your ground cloth up front, so that you don't have to worry. A year from now you can't get the ground cloth. You can buy all of it up front, and then because they'll all be the same size. And then
unless you want to change your backgrounds. I mean, sometimes people like to have mood sky.
Yeah.
And mine, like, I don't like the 37 count Russian tea cake with 2 strands. It's okay, but I don't really like it. And like, especially the filling in, because they have to pull everything so tight. And because it is so tight, you have to be really careful how your needle comes up that you don't split all the threads. It makes it a little hard. It's too squishy. I still like it better than doing 1 strand, but I'll use like 36 count next time. Like a Zweigart, it's much bigger than this 37 count. It's so tight.
Yeah.
It's looking okay. It's squishy.
Well, and I think Jennifer's with the DMC is just beautiful. I mean, I like mine. No doubt about it. But that's why I think I'm going to move to a different size, even though it'll make the next one larger. I move to the 37 like you're using, or a 40 count, and use DMC, a single strand.
Right.
Because I thought yours is just beautiful with those colors.
Yeah, DMC colors are good. I really like doing the loop method of putting your thread on, which is why I want to use 2 strands.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that gets you started fast, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And because there's so many little spots where you have to like, going the wrong way. There's so many little spots where you have to just do one, and it's just so much easier. I like it better. I like doing it. So.
Yeah, there's some real benefit to that loop start. Yeah, because you're off and running right away. Yep. Nothing fancy.
Yeah. And I've discovered that if you do it on the front and do the loop on the front and then pull it to the back and like pop it to the back, it doesn't squish your stitch the way it does if you start it on the back. Because I always used to do it on the back and then it would squish the first leg, would be all kind of weird. But now, because I'm using a thing and I'm doing it two-handed, I'm not turning it to the back to do the loop. I'm doing it on the front.
Oh.
And then I just pull it, through and pop it down, and it looks really, really good.
Yeah. Now,
You can't
now when you have your stitch squished, is it painful, or oh, never mind?
Yes, it's painful. It's a big pain. Look at how squished those stitches are. They're so squished.
Oh. All right. And Sandy, what are you use? Sandy's asking what fabric you're using, Jennifer, for Spring Hill.
This is 37 count Legacy Russian tea cake. Whoever does Russian tea cake, I think it's Legacy.
I like Russian cheesecake. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just don't like it with two strands. I mean, I like it, but it's, like I said, it's a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, right.
Especially
and you like it fuller.
I do like it fuller, but this is, professionals would look at this and they'd be like, those are too squished. I'd get knocked because they're too squished. I did a good job of not splitting and stuff, but they're too squished.
Right.
But it's still
so
from here it's a winner.
It looks beautiful. It's a beautiful.
I mean, who's gonna look at it like this close, right? Nobody.
Right. If they do, smack them.
That's right.
What are they doing looking so close?
Melanie asking about Portefeuille. Beth has started it. I'm waiting on threads from Jean at the attic, who is waiting on Access Commodities for the threads, who is waiting on the spool manufacturer to make spools so they can wind the thread onto the spools and send to Jean, who then can send to me. So that's where I'm at. Yeah, she has, I don't know, like I think it was a half dozen colors she didn't have, and they can't get the spools to wind the thread to send to blah, 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 blah. So that's on my chart too, I think. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is. It's on my my WhipGo thing, and but can't get the threads, you know?
You can always, if it comes up, you can swap it with another number,
Oh,
like
good idea.
You can just, if it comes up, you can swap it if you don't have it yet. Just swap it with something else instead of,
Good idea, because yeah, I don't want to take that off the board.
Right.
Yeah.
Just move it somewhere else, and then if it gets chosen again, just move it again, and just keep moving it till it's December, and then you're like, what do I do now? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do. Well, and it uses a lot of the same color because it's a beast. That thing is huge.
Yeah. I'm anxious to
pretty,
start on
I
it.
like it so far. It's really pretty.
Pretty.
Yeah. So that's the story of Portefeuille. Yeah, and that's when I get done with Sarah Parr here, I definitely want to get going on that Portefeuille because I really like that one.
It's beautiful.
Beth, what threads are you using for Portefeuille?
I'm using Soie Surfine. Do you want me to go get it?
You bet.
Across the room.
Hey, we got nothing else going
on.
on. Yeah, go get it. You bet. While she's shagging that, down at the bottom there on the screen, get your emails in to get in the drawing for the Avlia embroidery, folk embroidery, Pasha
Oh, it's so pretty.
It is really pretty.
When I saw it on her Instagram, I was like, wow, that's gorgeous.
Yep. Oh, she fixes you up too. You know, that the thread, I mean, there's obviously plenty of thread there. The linen, it's all serged on the edges. Yeah, it's nice. Yep.
That much DMC together looks really good. I didn't know that. I thought it was something different. It's just
Doesn't it?
347,
Doesn't
but it
it?
looks good. Yeah. Like,
I
that looks
know.
nice.
I know. I thought that exact same thing when I looked at it. Wow, look at that.
I know. I thought it was silk maybe or something. It's
Yeah.
just DMC 347.
Yep.
No big deal.
All right. Let's see. Beth's gonna put you full screen here, Beth.
All right. All right.
Okay.
So I've got it all kind of rumpled up. So, but that's just how it is.
Rumpled?
Rumpled.
Oh,
there it is.
so pretty.
To the right, to your right, to your right, to your right, to your right. There we go. Those colors are so subtle and nice.
Yeah, and I'm just working on a page at a time. It just that's just what works the best. So, and the Swasserfine, here I'll show you. This is the 100/3.
Mm-hmm.
See if you can see that. And then this is the 100. This is the Swasserfine. This is the red. Let's see if I can.
To the right, other way, other right. There we go.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
Wow.
don't know if you can really see the difference in the color.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Mm-hmm.
It's much finer, but it's beautiful. Both are beautiful threads to work with.
Oh, let's see your
really like
your thread spindle thing, your Christmas gift thing.
Ooh, yeah, that was cool.
That is too cool for words.
right.
I announced the winners at the beginning of the show the next week. So next Wednesday, I'll announce the winner. And Margaret usually has them in the mail. Like she'll have this one in the mail tomorrow or Friday. So usually by the time the next Wednesday rolls around, the person has already received their package. But I always announce it at the next show. So, okay, Beth, show that thing. That is so cool.
All right. Yeah, this is neat. So this is the base, and then this spins.
Look at that.
And then he put this metal rod in. So instead of it being wooden, and then this cone, and then the top has, you can see my Takabari stuff on there.
Oh, nice.
And so I could put needles. That's what I said. I was going to make like a pin cushion to put on top. Right. But I thought, no, I don't need a pin cushion. I just need a magnet, something that I can, and it's really one of those really strong ones. So this is nice. It fits, if I'm doing mending, but these don't slide off. Goes both ways.
That is really cool.
I love it.
That's a
He did a
brilliant
great job.
Yep.
Awesome.
Great job. And it's small, it fits in the palm of my hand. I wanted something, I didn't want a big footprint, on my table. I don't have that much room. And then Anne Marie asked for the cover of Portefeuille. And this is by Lindsay Lane Designs. Yes, I do.
Okay, because I was just now digging it out, but if you have it, then show it. To the left a little. The other left.
Pretty.
There we go, that left.
So it's gorgeous, but it's huge.
That is gorgeous, yeah.
It is. I don't know. I haven't tried to look to see how many pages this thing is. But for those who want to know, it's 713 stitches wide by 318 stitches high.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here, let me go see if I can dig out the linen I bought for the original size.
Oh,
because
you have that. That's right.
Because
you bought
I bought the linen, but then I didn't buy the threads, and then we saw it smaller, and
right. And we're doing it on Sycamore Seed Pod.
Right.
53 count or 5363. And then the colors are gorgeous, but there's tons of thread. It's not just like you get one spool of that Swasserfine in the red. You get, I have 1, 2, 3 of that red.
Wow.
Still unopened.
Oh, those colors are so pretty.
Yeah, so that's the gold. And
I
there's,
love that
you
third
know,
alphabet down, that little tiny alphabet that you've done. That is so cute. And it's the
yeah,
color.
it's all in that same red. And then
Yeah.
I'm changing some of mine out because I have this Gary. And he's
Oh,
not looking.
Ooh.
Look at that
oh,
blue.
oh.
Gee.
Talk to me about
And
that. Look
then,
at that. Put that back up. That's
so,
gorgeous.
okay. So originally the top alphabet was in this purple, which is nice. I liked it. You can't see that it's blowing out. So let's put it on the fabric. Maybe it'll help.
Here, let me see if
See,
I
that's
can
purple.
take some
Yeah.
brightness off of you here.
Purple. I changed it to the
No.
light blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then I thought because I changed it to light blue, I had this dark purple.
Man, look at that.
Nice.
Not dark purple, dark blue. Sorry, dark blue.
That's gorgeous.
So I'm changing them out.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going to do that at, but I love that dark blue. And then this light blue too. So I
Yeah.
changed the top row. I just didn't like the purple. I looked at it and I didn't like it, so I changed it to that really light blue.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah.
that's the gold, and then the red's all the same. And
Oh,
I
wow.
love the red.
Yeah, the blue, gold, and red will be really pretty together.
I thought so. And then add this dark blue in there
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
somehow.
Yep. Oh man. Oh, I want my threads. I want to start on it. Here, let me
It's
show.
fun.
Let me show. Here, just a second. You're on the screen right now, Jennifer. Hang on.
I see.
There's Jennifer.
Okay, so here's the original thing at the attic is 46 count. The original specs 46 count Confederate gray, Zweigert Confederate gray, and so the cut to give enough room for framing is 37 by 21. So this is this is the original. That's how big that thing is.
Oh
It's-
It's
my.
huge.
That's 37 count. 46. This is 46 count. So this
Oh
is
my
46 count, and it's that huge. 37 by 21. So
And
that's yeah.
here, and
Let's check
I'll
the
take
ornament.
mine. I've got mine all looped up with those because I'm doing mine in the hoop. That was the other thing. We said, oh, let's just do it in the hoop.
Yep. Old school.
So I kind of got mine rolled up. It's still big.
And that's what count?
That's the 5363.
5363, and it's still giant. Yeah.
That's huge.
I love
Yeah.
your
Look at
Scrabble
that.
tile needle minder.
Isn't that fun?
Love that.
Yeah, I was going to ask you where you got those because that's really cool.
I think Mrs. Seda set them.
Oh, okay.
The self dyer.
Yeah.
Right.
Right,
Say
yeah.
that-
But anyway, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So even
So
going
there you
to
go.
that high a thread count, it's still a monster of a piece. Yeah.
Wow.
So I normally work on it in the morning, and I try to do like a letter a morning. At these big ones, it's maybe half a letter, but I finished half a page.
Well, that's pretty good. Yeah. I'm going to write
I
to
don't
Gene.
I don't even.
I'm going to write to Gene and see
Yeah.
if the threads are in. I want to start on that thing. I really like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I know the Swatserfine is nice, but I think you could ask her to change it to Gloriana.
Yeah, I might do that because it's not looking like they're getting spools anytime soon. So,
No, just ask her to change it to Gloriana though is a little variegated, which I know you don't care for,
yeah.
but they're subtle.
Okay.
Or Tudor silks. It's got to be Tudor silk. It can't even be Gloriana. It's just the regular Gloriana.
Yeah.
It's got to be Tudor silk.
That's a good. I'll call her and ask her if she can do it in Tudor. Yeah,
And
that's a
isn't
good
there
idea.
another one that's really that fine? What's another one that's super fine? Help us out, Nooper. Could you stitch it over one if you wanted to? I don't see why not.
But on
Not
like
on this
what?
53
8?
count.
Yeah, not on
Yeah.
53 count. Not if you want to go nuts.
No. So if you
What's
did it on
What's an even
25.
weave? What's the highest an even weave can go? 32? Is there 36 count even weave?
Don't know.
If you
I
did it
don't
on 30
think so. There's,
weave.
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
Because that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Ah, okay, Lynette is funny. She printed off her Whipco board, but haven't filled it in, thinking I should start with all my Fiber Talk Made Me Do It projects.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that would be quite a few. We try. We try to help.
Fill it in with all your Fiber Talk made me do it. Send me a picture. I'll send you a T-shirt.
So I
Oh,
calculated.
dinky dies. Dinky dies. Dinky dies.
And you said it was
Oh,
718 wide, right? Something like that?
yes, 718 by 3
718
something.
wide divided by 32, if you do it over 1 on a 32 count, would make it 22 inches wide. So that brings it down.
Yeah.
22 inches, you know?
Yeah, less than a yard.
Yeah.
300 and what tall? Yeah.
That's
Less than a
318.
yard.
318. 318.
That makes it almost 10 inches tall. So 10 by like what, 22?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
So
not
if you
bad.
do over 1 on a 32 count,
Yeah.
do
Right.
like an even weave, because even weave, it's nice plump strands that aren't, you don't get a
Right.
teeny weeny skinny one and a big fat one, you know?
Right. That's a
Right.
good idea. Yeah, our goal now to get Portafett under a yard. Yeah.
Right.
Well, here
Yep.
I'm
Vicky's.
getting ideas. What was Vicky hand dyed fiber?
Yes. Yes, and she's got beautiful colors, but I don't know if her, I have some. Um, I could do a little swatch because you need, I think it's thicker. I think it's more like a regular silk. You
Oh,
need
okay.
this, just so you all know, this is, it's big. It's the Swasserfine.
Wow.
Is it about the weight of a sewing thread?
I think so.
Let me
Yeah.
look.
Yeah. It's pretty thin.
I have a
This was
sewing thread here.
my junior high and high school calculator for math.
Texas Instruments
A little
still.
TI.
Wow.
Well, yeah, it's got the thing.
The solar
love
thing,
this
but
calculator.
still.
Yeah.
Solar power.
Well, they built those things like tanks.
I've got my name etched in the back. My dad etched my last name in the back, so
There we
it wouldn't
go.
get stolen.
Oh man. There's a name from
Yeah,
the past.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
I think for the silk,
Oh.
I think you really need to use the Swasserfine on this high 53 count
Okay.
stuff. I mean, some people use the 100/3, but so you need to try it, but I think it's too thick.
So dinky dyes would be too thick too then.
Although that's a nice thread too.
Yeah. Is Tudor silk really fine enough? I don't know.
Yes.
Is it? So that one I could use. All right, I'm gonna get in touch with Jean and see what she can do. I really would like to get started on that. I liked our old school in the hoop idea. Yeah.
You can ask Jean though. I'm pretty sure that the Tudor is the same as the Swasserfine.
Yeah. Yeah. Jennifer's going
But I
down
don't.
TI memory lane here.
I love my calculator. I was an advanced
No.
math.
Show off.
No.
I
Yeah.
loved algebra. Loved it. I
No.
loved doing those FOIL equations, you know, first, inside, outside, last. Oh my God, I loved math.
I
No.
could do it, but I was never
No.
pro. No.
Biology and chemistry, that math, that's just a necessary evil. Yeah.
Biology and chemistry for me were
Yeah.
And I tried too. I tried hard. But math, no problem.
Oh, that's right. Michelle, we did. I bought one of those little sampler kits to try the threads. Did you ever get one of those,
No, I
Gary?
never did. No.
Oh, I did. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
I showed my little hearts I made.
Yeah, you tested it. Yeah, that was really good. Yeah.
It's well worth it. Because I did. I tried it. That's how I knew I didn't want to use the 100/3 on this spine of account.
Mm-hmm.
That I
Who,
liked the,
yeah. Who was it mentioned about Krynic silks? Oh, Sandy.
oh,
I don't know if
Oh.
she's trying to be funny, but this will be the last time, Sandy. The last time.
Oh.
how's your
No.
over one going?
I haven't. I'm just about done with the motif, and then I got to go back to row 2 of the number over 1. Yeah, but yeah, I haven't. I did the one, and
Haven't
then
touched.
I miscounted. There's a little angel I miscounted, so I had to tear some out and re-rack it. So, but now I'm down to there's like 15 or 20 stitches, and then I'll go do another row of over 1. Yep,
That's good.
2 rows to go. I can do it. I can do it.
Yes,
Yeah.
little at a time.
Yep. Okay. This motive. I'm gonna bug Gene. I hate bugging people who shop people who can't get what you want. But if there's an alternative that she can drop in, then it's worth it. Yeah.
Right. And then you could even have her substitute, because if you did the whole, I mean, the colors are pretty, but you're more of a blue person. You could have her
Yeah.
spec it in blues. I
Yeah.
mean, it'd be beautiful all in shades of blue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. That's what I'm gonna do. I really would like to get started on that. Yeah.
Even though it's not called yet on your whip go.
No, but it's number 15 on the big board. Number 15 on the big board. So yeah.
Yep. If I finish something that's on the board, I'll just substitute something else in.
Yeah.
Sure.
But
Now
I'm
there would be
getting
there would be incentive to choose one and then stitch like a maniac on it to try and get it done before the number comes up. Yeah,
You don't know when it's going to come up, so
That's
you just
right.
have to stitch like me.
that's right.
You're
It's
right,
like Russian. It's
right,
like Russian
right.
roulette. Yep. Got to stitch your brains out. Yep.
Try to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get it done.
There's a good gimmick.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And add pieces of my other linen so I have my own shopping catalog. I missed out.
Oh, Michelle bought both of the two. There's two sampler kits
The kits. Oh, okay.
and so she did a little sampler notebook,
Oh.
which I think is a great idea. And then I love that idea, putting little
Yeah.
swatches in.
Yeah.
And then maybe you realize, oh, I really don't like, because some dyers, people don't like them as well. Maybe it's the way the fabric feels or something.
Yeah.
It's a good way to learn.
Yep.
Have
Yeah, no, those I never bought one, but when Jennifer did that thing with the kit, yeah, really instructive, really demonstrate well what you can do. Yeah.
nice.
Holy smokes, we've been at it an hour already, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
I
know.
know. All right, folks,
I didn't stitch.
down below there. Yeah, I just turned my camera and my light off. I wasn't going to get any stitching done. Yeah, inherited stitches. I know. Maury silk Maury right here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No. No. And when this is all done, when I'm all done with Sarah Parr, all of the leftover silk is going to Nooper because she actually likes it. All of it. Gone.
Have
Outta
fun,
here.
Nooper.
Knock yourself out, enjoy, do whatever. I don't care. I don't want it again. Yeah, well, never mind. Yeah, I've cranked about it enough. It's just not good silk.
Making you mad talking about it.
I don't, and you don't know the history of Krynic because they don't put out junk. Krynic threads are top flight stuff, all of them. And I don't know the history of this stuff, but I'll pass. Yeah, absolutely pass.
Are they still making it?
Well, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I have more than enough to do this, so Nooper will get a nice little bundle when I'm done. But yeah, it's interesting. Just an example, when I'm stitching along, if I pull the thread out of the needle, usually about halfway through the strand, I have to clip off the end that is going to get clipped off because it's already getting frayed and pulled out and stringy, and I mean, when what's stitched looks beautiful, but yeah, there's just so many better ones that I'll pass.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know we did a piece with Eterna silk. I think that was the name of it. And I did not like that. Oh, I was having fits. And I found some. So I had a friend who liked it. And I was just like, oh, good. This can be yours. It can be out of my stash.
Yeah, these
I don't
are
have to look at it ever again.
ever inherited
Ever.
stitches. Yeah, these are these little little skeins. Yeah, these are the silk mori. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Ugh. And then I picked up a couple of. Yeah, this is just dumb, but this is what I did. The local painted canvas shops both have these customer cards where you buy $50, and then you get a card punched, and then it's worth something. I don't know what it is. And I started cards with both of them, but I'll never fill them. But anyway, so the last couple of times I've been in, I was like $8 short of 50, to get a punch in the card. So then I would just go over to the pepper pot silk row and just pick out some colors that appealed to me. Give me 2 skeins of these. So I picked up, I don't know, half dozen skeins of pepper pot silk. This stuff is fantastic. I really like this stuff, but I have no idea what I'm going to use them for. But when I grabbed the silk
never
more,
know.
yeah, but it's really nice stuff. So, yeah. What is it here? One strand of DMC black is fraying on me. Well, sometimes that black can be funny. Where can I find a blank whip go board? You just make it up, Dee.
Yep. Make your own.
Send me an email. I'll send you mine. It ain't fancy. I'll just send you mine. I did it in Word, and you can just change the words. If you want to do that, just send me email. I'll send it to you. I don't care.
And Heritage Stitchers, I don't know if Dinky Dyes is Mori silk. I don't know what kind of silk they use.
No, I don't know either.
I
don't know either. But their stuff is beautiful. Oh, Vicki Marston. Yeah, in high school, I used a slide rule. I still have that slide rule. I posted a picture of that on somewhere. Instagram one time when I found it. Oh, we were moving. I tripped over it when we were moving. Yeah. 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 That's what I learned originally. And then came the Texas Instruments, that kind of tan colored one that would do add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Remember that one? And then the cool thing was, it was those little dots for display. And the cool thing was to do shell oil if you held it upside down. And
oh yeah. Oh,
yeah,
I remember that.
that was
Yeah,
the first
yeah.
one, yeah. But yeah, I learned it was slide rule.
Oh wow.
Did you have a pocket protector too, or you weren't that kind of engineer?
I'm embarrassed to say that yes, I did have a pocket protector for a while,
Okay.
and thought I was really cool. And then one day the light went on, and I took it out of my pocket because, yeah, no, no. Let's see, Nooper. I substitute a silk monkey for most AVS to see why you were having trouble. Maybe using a shorter length will stop the fraying. Nooper, they're already pre-cut, so I do the other end is I just don't stitch all the thread. I stop way before my Ort bowl is full of very nice lengths of silk mori thread that are frayed and worn, and yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's working. It's beautiful when it's stitched in, and the sampler is going to be beautiful, and it's going to be a nice gift for you, Nooper. A very nice gift coming up to you.
All right. So if someone's asking, what would you recommend for substitute?
Oh,
for
a
Silk Mori?
Veriswa, you name it, yeah. What?
Anything
Anything
else?
else?
Yeah, anything else?
Oh, okay.
Yep, yep. No, a
Thank
Veriswa,
you.
MPI silk would be
NBI is
good.
nice.
I love MPI silk. It might be on this
Beautiful
40.
thread.
No, it would be all right on 40 count.
Hmm.
One strand,
I
yeah,
would
it'd be
think
okay.
so.
I love their stuff.
Hmm.
Zoriana, your mileage may vary, but no, I do not like Silk Mori at all. Yeah, so I would look at MPI, Veriswa, yeah, like Jennifer said, anything else. Yeah,
Yeah,
yep, anything else.
and I used it, I didn't like it either. So if that makes any difference, I have it on. There was one piece. I had a bunch I had to do. So
Yeah.
I was like, ugh, ugh.
Oh, I know. I was going to get my slide rule out, but I know where it's in a box. It's in a box in another closet. So,
Oh, you kept it.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I still have it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I got the top end. Pink, was it Pinkett, something like that, in a hard leather case, the whole bit. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Cindy still has her slide rule too. Hey, next time we
Yeah.
do a Wednesday show, we'll geek out over slide rules, Cindy. No, we won't. Nobody will want to listen to that. Dinky Dyes. Where did we see Dinky Dyes? Oh, that was, I think, when I was at the attic, and Jean had some Dinky Dyes out for something. And yeah, they're lovely. Yeah.
Trying to think if I've ever stitched with Dinky Dyes.
I think I've
Yeah,
used
that's a
some
good
for my
question.
butterfly hill or my butterfly mandala thing.
What are you doing?
Some of the Dinky Dyes are in the butterfly lace mandala. They have a few. It's got a few different threads.
Sandy P, good suggestion, Sandy. That's a good suggestion. I'll fire that off to Kathy Ray. Excellent. Oh, she'll dig right into that. That'll be good.
It will be.
Well done. Well played. Thank you. Excellent. Let's see, what's Lynette going to do? She says, will do, Gary. What's she going to do?
Maybe she's going to send you her email so you can send her the
Oh,
whipcord
okay.
board.
Pick it. There it is. We have several still in our house. Yeah. Oh, Cindy, now we got to talk. I didn't know about a slide rule that was round. How is that a slide rule? That's like a spin rule. Oh, now we got to talk.
Yeah.
You have to repent for the Kreinik remark. What was that? What was the Kreinik remark? I don't remember.
Just dissing their silk, I guess.
Oh, well, I mean, I get upset. 2 weeks, third Wednesday of every month is Kathy Ray night, Michelle. You know, because I love Kreinik's other stuff. I mean, their braids and their ribbons. I mean, it's beautiful stuff, and it looks good, and it holds up, and it's easy to stitch with, other than the spinning or the spiral around the spool thing. But I mean, I really love their stuff. It's top quality. But this Silk Mori just gets under my skin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Inherited Stitches, I'll tell you what, connect with Nooper. She'll be glad to have your Silk Mori skeins. we're gonna we're gonna mess around, and Nooper's gonna have a room full of Silk Mori skeins, and then she's gonna come on here one night and go, "Stop it!"
I can't stitch that fast.
That's what we're going to do. Barry Nooper.
Yeah.
Oh, Vicky, the Whip Go boards. So, that's one of the fun things of the Whip Go thing is the artwork that people put into making their Whip Go boards is so cool.
Yes. And some people are really fancy.
Nooper says
Yeah.
yay. Nooper says yay. Bring it on. Okay, folks, there you go. Connect with Nooper. Unload your silk mori on Nooper right there. I stitched primarily Sandy. Listen, Sandy. Today's podcast, almost a half hour on what I did over the holiday weekend.
The holiday break, yeah.
Yes, holiday break. Yep. Sarapar, and then dressing a slate frame with Kathy Andrews, King's Pineapple. But yeah, it's probably a half hour, isn't it? I think. Yeah, it's too much on what I did on my spring vacation. Yes.
Yeah.
MIT has a slide rule collection in their museum. Well, I'll bet that's something to see.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
I could take my engineers to see that.
Yeah, that'd be like family outing there. Yeah, you'd be a
And
hero.
they would love that. Yeah, they would love that. I'm telling you.
Just make sure you get a good dinner out of it afterwards for putting up with it.
Yes, absolutely.
MIT. Oh, I could give you a list of restaurants in the Boston area that would be a nice payoff for putting up with engineers and slide rules all day. Mm-hmm.
I like my engineers.
Oh, but engineers and slide rules all day. Tell me you won't have a headache after that. Go ahead, convince me, Beth. Convince me. Admit it. Admit it.
They'll move past the slide rules. They'll move like to pendulums or what else could be there at the MIT museum.
Admit it, Beth. You'll have a head splitter by the end of the day. Admit it.
What happens if we take Rachel? Rachel and I will disappear and find the art section.
Oh, okay.
So we'll all be good. It'll all be good. Let the engineers deal with the slide rules, and then we go find the art.
All right, it's 20 after. We better call this one, folks. Send your email. Yes, Nooper, isn't it? Isn't that the best? That's the one I'm using, Jennifer Aiden Christie, on how to dress a slate frame. Man, I'll tell you, if you can't get it from that, you got problems beyond just that, beyond stitching. Yes, that's really good. Okay, we're going to be out, folks. Thanks for joining us as we start the new year. Send your email, if you haven't already, to get in on the drawing, because I'm going to go right over there about 4 feet and do the drawing here in just a minute. Pasha from Avlia. And if you don't win or whatever, connect with Krista West at Avlia Folk Embroidery, avliaembroidery.com, and let her know it was Fiber Talk that caused you to spend money, because
and
that
then
helps.
add it to your Whip Go board.
Right. All right. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.